So curiosity got the message to you then.
He was somewhat under the impression that you didn't actually want him to tell me.
He got so confused when I was trying to explain it, but not explain it, and then I felt like maybe I shouldn't bug you anyway about this, so I then I was like, but I need someone, and I don't know, I guess, I could have communicated better.
I just thought I would communicate it better. I just left, so.
I mean, there's that, yeah. I was planning on telling you that in person.
I don't know. Been thinking about where me and Curiosity have to go and what we have to do. And I didn't want to drag you into it, but that's not my call, it's your call. And lost someone close to me once, about 6 years ago. And I didn't want it to happen again, and now here we are, and I let 4 mercenary thugs almost kill you. And you were in danger anyway, so that didn't exactly work out the way that I wanted it to. And so I left without saying bye, because if I had said goodbye, I would have not said goodbye. I would have asked you to come with me. But you are here, and your grandfather depends on you to help run this place. And I didn't want you to have to choose between me and potential life-threatening situations and your life here. But that's not my decision to make, and I made it for both of us, and I shouldn't have.
You saved my life, though. Twice, actually. If you hadn't taught me what you taught me before you left, I wouldn't have been able to defend myself. At least last long enough for you to come. I don't know if you know, but when I was a little girl, I was kidnapped. I was taken by cultists. I thought I was gonna die then. Since then, death's never really scared me anymore. I've already faced it. I know what it's like. My grandfather's old. I'm not gonna spend more time with him. Why I was mostly concerned. He's slowing down. I'm gonna have to choose. He doesn't want me doing what I do. That's why I've never told him that I'm practicing magic. The truth is, I wanted you to ask me. I wanted to go with you. But I need to stay here until he's moved on. And then I don't know if I really want to stay and watch over a bar the rest of my life. My parents are good with that. Yeah. When that over, then I could go somewhere. We could do what we wanted.
Well, I still can't do what I want to do. We have to do what we need to do to fix our problems back home. And we've learned now that Laura knows about what we're trying to do and seems to want to stop us, so somehow it's all connected. And so I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to get the chance to make my own decisions. It seems like fate has willed me in a direction. And if you want to join us in that direction, I would welcome the company and the assistance. But I don't ever foresee a time where I won't be doing things that, well, will get everyone killed. And so if
This
you.
isn't your fault. This isn't your fault. You couldn't have known. I didn't. I live here. Didn't know there was a portal underneath my bar. You're always
You
going
know,
to do things that are going to cause an effect on others. Don't blame yourself for those effects.
no, but it's the things that I know about, and then willingly people get involved. So this was different. I still don't like it, but I'm talking about involving people, involving you, and what me and Curiosity have to do. I
I
don't
want to
know
help you.
if you want to come with us. I don't know where we'll be when you decide to leave or can leave, and I have to go back to. Well, now there's this whole mess because it turns out that this was part of a gang thing, and they basically run this whole section of Seashine. And we have other things that people have asked us to do in Seashine that I intend to see through, and then we have to keep moving on. So I wish I could stay longer, but I don't think. Gorm ran off again, so you
Wait,
gotta make
wait.
sure he's okay.
This portal, it leads directly to Seashine, and you think you're going to be there for a while?
Probably. Well, at least a little bit. The real mission's an Autumn Dream, but uh, there's something with the ports in Seashine. And apparently, the access is restricted. Only the Duke can grant that. So, unless politics turn up to be really straightforward in Seashine, we're going to be stuck there a while. And now we're going to be stuck with a gang that's angry at us. So I intend to, well, see what I can do about that.
Maybe there is a way I can help you then. If this portal leads directly to Seashine, you're going to need a place that you can lay low. And what better place than that would be here in my bar, where they can't find you in this city. This portal is underneath a different tavern, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the gang might know about it. So it might not just be the. I need to go back and talk to the bartender guy who is running this operation and find out who else knows about the portal.
What
Because
if
if
I went
it's.
with you?
And if the portal closes behind us.
I don't see much danger of that. It's been open for a month.
Yeah. So if we find out who knows about it, if the rest of the gang knows, if the rest of the gang doesn't know about this portal, then it's a large
It
tactical
seems
advantage that we should be using.
it seems to me that this gang is really only wanting to expand their market into a broader area, and Zagata is a pretty good place to introduce anything. Maybe there's a way to negotiate where I could be the new owner of the next bar, and he doesn't need to know that I'm planning on leaving at some point, or that I don't really want to be a part of it. Plus, the other thing too is I was already thinking about leaving it. I had one of my waitresses. She's pretty level-headed, and I was planning on leaving the bar to her anyway. Could make the Crimson Force Tavern into a small empire. Would give you a foothold in Seashine, and well, then you and I could see each other more often, and I could help you better, and not have to leave my grandfather.
Oh, that all depends on how the gang responds to what we just did. They might come after the bar. So we'll see. I mean, if we can negotiate out things, I don't know. I've seen this area of Seashine is a mess. The guards have completely abandoned it. People, I killed some people, and then I talked to one of them, and he's not even part of the gang. He just works for the guy who works for the gang, and he's got a daughter. And if I can help these people do something, that's why I didn't kill those people up there. I thought, well, as angry as I was that they had almost killed you, that I tend to solve my problems by killing things. And the situation is more complicated than that. And if we can use the people that we save to turn the place into something better because the guards aren't going to do it, it would give us that foothold that you were talking about.
Then start with this man. Bring his daughter here. There's no safer place than in another city. She can stay up in one of my upstairs rooms. Actually, she could probably stay with me. I don't sleep in the tavern much more anymore.
Great. And then I'm going to see what's tying the other people that we just didn't kill to the gang. And see if it's just fear or if it's true loyalty. If it's true loyalty, I don't think there's anything I do then other than to turn them over to the paladin for justice. But if they're doing it out of fear or desperation, if they have an out into a different place, I think we might be able to get them to help us out.
Money speaks. I have a lot of money. I can afford to buy out the place if they want.
Well, let's find out then.
Can we maybe wait until tomorrow? Portal's not going anywhere. I think I'm really up for anything.
Well, I want to make sure that Gorm is alright, but...
It's fine. Just come back.
Okay. I'll be back soon.
Thank you for actually explaining things this time.
I'm working on that. You might want to just keep an eye on this in case something goes wrong on the other side and they start coming through again.
Yeah, I'm already thinking about that. I think
Yeah.
I've held off on hiring bouncers because just never needed them, but there've been a couple of guys who are down in their luck and they seem trustworthy, and I was thinking about hiring them, but I think now I will.
Right.
At least it'll be something.
Well, I'll be back soon with Thor, and then we'll see what we can do tomorrow about establishing something better in that section of the city.
Right. This is weird. I don't really know what to say now.
I'll see you soon.
That works for me.
He'll nod and then head back down the grate.
Where Ari is just strumming on his lute.
If you're actually down there, I'm going to slap you in the back of the head like a Gibbs slap from NCIS. Like, what are you doing? Are you actually down there, or is this a joke you're down there?
No, he's down there.
Alright, no, yeah, so, like, yeah, I get down there, I'm just like, I look at you, like, it's like a slight, like, slap, like, light joking slap in the back of the head. Come on, let's go make sure Gorm's alright. We've got a plan going forward that I think's gonna turn this into something.
Vinda is examining one end of the portal, the other. I don't know which.
If curiosity came through at any point, Winter is definitely getting on
Curiosity
him
was
right
the
now.
first of the group.
You don't know the water came from Curiosity. You don't know.
Yeah, she does.
She
The
can,
water, yeah.
it is actually feasible that she could reason together that it was Curiosity who did that.
Yes.
It
And
is,
Curiosity was the first. He was the first person back through after you. So, like, the Curiosity rises through. He just sees an angry, wet Winter staring down at him.
I'm so sorry, Winter. I thought you would be longer talking to and we had to get the poison booze out of the bottom of the thing because it would be bad for no. And I was just trying to solve. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
You treasure with poison?
No, it's fine. It's really diluted, and it's only if you drink it, and it only like poison if you drink a lot of it. So I think you'll be fine.
Rafi rises up out of the portal too, and he's like stumbling out of the portal towards Winter, and he stumbles up to her, and he tries to like hug her leg like cats do, but he kind of misses, and so he hugs the air around her, and then falls flat, and then just sleeps.
Sits down. Great, your cat's drunk again.
He's not a cat. He's a familiar. But I see your point.
He's a cat.
I thought Harmony talked to him, but I guess maybe I don't know. It's been a stressful day.
He needed a few.
So
Oh, wow.
Winter's just gonna look at Curiosity, look down at Rafi, pick Rafi up, and walk away.
He's not a
Rafi
cat, he's
doesn't
a familiar. We should remind people of that. I think he gets sad. Harmony told me he gets sad when we talk to him like he's a cat. So maybe we should try to talk to him like he's a... I don't know. Harmony said we should talk to him like we're talking to Harmony. But I'm not really... I guess maybe we could give it a try. I haven't done it yet because I thought it was weird.
Are you still talking to Winter?
Yeah,
like,
Curiosity's following her.
Yeah, he's like following and yelling, like he's like speaking loudly at her.
I'm like glance. I kind of glance at him. You know he's sleeping. He can't hear me. It's okay if I talk to him about like he's a cat.
But what if he wakes up and then he's like, "Why is this person talking to me like I'm a cat? I'm super annoyed with you."
He's drunk.
And then he like
won't
scratches your
remember.
face, and then I have to be like, "Rafi, why did you scratch your face?" But I have to try and talk to him like he's not a cat, and then it'll be really hard to do if he scratches you in the face like a cat.
Drunk. He won't remember anything, so it's okay.
Are you sure that cats get blackouts like people do?
Karath, I wish to know if you approve of this message or not from Curiosity. Leave a
And
message
also,
in the
I'm
chat with your
pretty sure that
questions.
in my research of healing magic, that I remembered hearing somewhere that someone telling me was that not everybody actually gets blackouts, and it's only like some people, and so like some people can remember everything. So maybe he's one of those people that remembers everything. So maybe you should just like
He's
talk
not
to him like he's a person.
So, yeah, Curiosity. I'll start talking to Rafi like a person. Talk to my golem like he's a person.
You made him. Does he have like a? So how does his brain work? Because I know that Rafi is
I
like a
have
familiar,
no
so
idea.
he's very intelligent.
I have
so.
no idea. I'm still figuring out myself, so.
Okay, so if you figure it out, like I just don't talk to him because he looks kind of scary, and like I'm worried he's gonna burn me, like light me on fire if I say something. But I think you really control him, so I'm not really sure. Is he like an animal or like an extension of your consciousness? It's just a really cool thing, but like I want to figure out, but I can't really. Anyway, and yeah. So on the other side of the portal, Novie was stabbed, but I healed her, so she's fine. And then we stopped it. And Harmony didn't kill them. Harmony knocked them unconscious. It was amazing. I got up there.
Curiosity. Novie was stabbed. She's okay?
She's okay. She's fine. I healed her. She was almost dead, but like my healing magic has worked better ever since I tried to heal the general, and that didn't work out so well. But my healing magic, really, I feel like since then has been like pretty good. Yeah, so she's fine. And I don't know what everybody else was doing, but yeah. But Harmony didn't kill the people.
And I can imagine Daphne
I think we might have given her to
putting
sign the
down
contract
during this and going,
Yeah. Great. I'm going to find somewhere to go to sleep. And I'm still holding Rafi like a football under my arm.
So as this conversation is going, you guys get up to the top of the stairs. You hear, it sounds like singing and banging of cups, and you hear, and they killed them all with a rusted blade. Clap, clap, clap. As you look over there and you see Steve and Daphne are now singing bar songs as they're banging their cups up and down, and the bartender is still unconscious, but
So
now
I have a question.
Nobody's resting him.
Yeah. I'm so tired. I just look at them, get curiosity, shake my head, and just wander up the stairs to go to one of the random rooms up there to go to sleep.
I thought better of going and investigating that place and turned around and to stealth off back to the place I came from and tell everyone that they had
Gorm didn't investigate a place? What?
he started moving towards it.
That's the most surprising plot twist of the evening.
But as he started to think about it more, he's like, what if there are people watching that place? And then he has to sneak in somehow. It's just, even trying to listen in from outside, it's just too...
Uh-huh. So that's okay. Well, I promise I was getting to you, but that makes things easier. So yeah, like you watch. I'll say that you watched them for a while and didn't really see anyone come out of the building. Like you watched for a little bit, and like nothing seemed to happen after they ducked in. But then after a few minutes, you noticed one person came out and he talked to someone in the street. And they talked for a minute. And then that person went back inside the building, and then the person he talked to went off somewhere else. And that's when you decided to come home. So it looks like definitely information is being disseminated. But as far as what's going to happen afterwards, you're not quite certain. So
There's this crazy angel with a flame spear that just stabbed a guy through the heart. It was insane.
So Gorm's gonna spend like 10 minutes making sure that no one's tailing him and sneaking his way back, and then start sneaking his way back stealthily.
Okay.
With stealth.
Okay. With that, Vinda, as you emerge from the portal and you start your investigations, what are you going to do?
I am examining the portal however I can, basically. Very, very thoroughly.
Okay.
Physically examining them, whatever magic I can figure out about them. All of it.
Okay. Roll Arcana checks for me.
Interesting thing
Arcane lore?
Huh? Yeah. Roll Arcane lore.
Interesting thing, if she listened to my song before she went in, then she gets advantage.
I don't think she did.
I don't. I doubt it.
Okay. Harmony does have advantage. Has
16?
inspiration though.
Did he have inspiration for that
I'm not feeling
conversation?
inspired. I was inspired by for slapping you in the back of the head.
Okay. Because I was down in the well playing a song.
So 16. That was 16, and I've got the lore talent novice level.
Okay.
So I get more information, supposedly.
Okay. So you start looking over the portal and you're looking at it up and down. This is, in fact, and you're realizing this, the missing portal you've been looking for. In fact, it's both ends of the portal. As you go through in and out of it to examine it, you realize somehow that this is the portal you've been searching for. This is your fairy portal, but somehow it's made a connection here, and it's connected these two taverns. And as you're wondering this, and as you're thinking about it, it's almost like a barely audible whisper. You hear in the back of your head, "The wish has been granted to you," and it suddenly clicks in your head, and you remember the wish you made, and you realize that when you made that wish, that what it must have done is the portal must have appeared at the bottom of Novie's tavern, and also somehow appeared at the top of this tavern, connected the two. And
You had to go through all those shenanigans to get it here and cause all sorts of trouble.
Well, yeah, and as you're putting together,
That's
it's
kind
like
of
you're having
She's kind of thinking back to this mysterious thought here.
and you're realizing as it's almost like this, and you kind of are self-aware that the only reason you're realizing these things is because it's sort of a magical ha 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 in your face. You can almost hear the dice laughing at you. It's just like basically taunting you, saying, "I granted your wish, but not the way you thought." And you're realizing that this whole situation, everything that's just happened, is because of the wish you made.
Great.
And as you're realizing this,
But what about the other end, though?
Harmony, both ends. Both the dice that created this circumstance, because and you, like I said, you only realize this because of the magic in you. It created this whole circumstances because it would be the worst thing that could have happened from that wish. And as you're coming to this realization, you see Harmony and Eretheus rise up out of the portal together, back on your end. And you guys now, this is kind of quiet, and you guys are kind of just taking it in. You also hear what sounds like faint singing and banging of cups upstairs?
Who decided to let the dwarf party without me? Oh, dear heavens. Let's take these...
I think that would be the dwarf.
So the victor
Well-
goes to spoils, I guess.
True. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get these vagrants up there to be interrogated, or at least have them sit out for a little while we party and then interrogate them tomorrow.
Yeah, I vote tomorrow. Just want to make sure Gorm gets back.
Alright.
And if we're staying here or we're taking them somewhere else, we need to figure that out.
Very true.
But Novie has offered, if the portal, I don't know, Venda, it seemed like you knew what this portal was. But if the portal stays open, Novie basically has implied that we can use the other end to be safe for the night, and we're thinking about potentially establishing some sort of supply chain and foothold in Seashine. But we need to make sure that the rest of the gang doesn't actually know the portal exists.
Okay. There. Can this be moved? How? Just some of these details.
Okay, so you know that they can be moved. It's actually the nature of these portals is that they're supposed to be movable, but doing so requires the correct spells in order to do it. It's a safeguard so that others can't move fairy portals. In fact, really, the existence of fairy portals is kind of a secret, which is why Airtheus knew nothing about it. Why everyone's kind of like not really like it's kind of weird that this is here. So you know that it can be moved. You know that it once activated, it'll remain active until someone deactivates it. Again, though, you need to know the proper spells in order to do that. They're very stable.
Yeah. Do I know the sort of the question? Because she was doing research on it after all. That's kind of how she...
You know how to activate and deactivate it, but as far as moving it, that was something you weren't really certain about. You've kind of figured you'd figure that out on the way.
Of course. So even when deactivated, it can't be moved.
Mm-mm. I mean, it has to be deactivated in order to be moved. But what the main thing that is the issue is that it creates connection in two places, and it creates a solid connection, so that enemies can't come and move the portals or take the portals away from the fairies. So it's usually those types of spells are only reserved for the upper leadership, so that only they can move them.
Yeah. Yeah, and before the initial connection was made, it would have been easy. So she was kind of thinking that it hadn't been activated yet, so yay. Now it is, and... Well, that's a pickle. Yeah, how do I get it back?
Are we just looking for this? So is it going to stay open?
Yes. Yes, unless I can close it and open it again. It's stable.
That could be advantageous.
Well, the problem is if we all go back, then they can just retake the bar, and we have to retake it all over again.
True, but that's when we would take the bar. That would be the easiest solution. To fortify the bar over here. Not sure how we would do that yet. But at least it gives us options. And it provides a...
Yeah, well, apparently we've got a tavern as a fortress now.
Sure,
There's that as well.
It's not like a floating wreck.
Well,
You guys start hearing scraping sounds as though someone is pushing something upstairs.
Help!
what is going on?
Fortifying entrances, maybe? Let's go find out. Maybe we can lend a hand.
yes, let's go see what's going on.
So, for Winter and Curiosity, who know what's going on? As you were coming up the stairs, and Daphne noticed you, and also about that same time Gorm entered through. You guys kind of all at the same time. She looks over, she sees Gorm. Oh, they're in the portal and all that. She can tell you. I was supposed to, but I'm like too drunk for that. Anyway. Wing Boy, I forgot your name.
That's the Curiosity?
Yeah, that one. Help me with these. We're gonna move these chairs in front of that door.
So we're barricading the entrances. So we're staying here overnight? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I figured by now they probably got their reinforcements and whatever. And there's a lot of booze left in here to drink, and I don't really feel like leaving. So, yeah.
I'm not sure this is the best battle plan. I thought we were going to grab the people and stop the stuff and then get out.
If that was before, there's a portal downstairs, and like, I don't even know anymore.
Alright. I hope Harmony agrees with this up when he gets back up here, otherwise he'll be upset. If he wants to leave out the doors, I guess he'll just fly out the windows. But not everybody can fly out the windows.
Shh! I have a headache. She starts pushing the tables over. And at this point, and Steve is just passed out now. He could not keep up with the dwarf.
I don't know of anybody who could keep up with the dwarf.
Probably no. Maybe Rafi.
No, I think...
As the three of you come up the stairs, you're watching as Gorm, Curiosity, and Daphne are like barricading things, pushing things up. Winter, I don't know, are you petting the cat and sleeping?
I'm heading upstairs to find a room of my own.
I don't know, Gorm's just sort of standing there, actually, because he doesn't really think this is a good idea.
He's like, I came back to find... And wait, we're staying?
Pretty much.
It's like, I'm going to go warn everyone that they've told people and we should get out of here. And then now everyone wants to...
As you come up the stairs, Daphne sees you, Harmony, and she looks back and she's like, oh, good intensity, you're back. Okay, here's the plan. Yep, this is the plan. We're not leaving, obviously. I mean, pretty sure your portal problem, it's a problem, right?
It's only a problem if the rest of the gang knows about it.
Well, we probably assume they do. So, it's gonna be a problem. So, you said you'd go take his daughter, right?
Yeah.
She hands you a piece of paper. Now, I got him drunk enough to tell me everything he knows, so that's where she is. Go get her. Bring her here. Then we'll just hide out here until the morning. No. Right, that was part 2 of the plan. I thought I did it, but I didn't. She gets another piece of paper. Which one do you like is stealthy?
I'm like, I'm looking now up and I see that Gorm is like, oh, Gorm, you're back. What happened?
Wait, ask him after I finish my thing. Okay, I'm gonna pass out, and then I can't finish my thing. She hands the paper to Gorm. This is a message telling them that if they want their bar back, they can negotiate with us. And I put my seal on it and everything so that they'll know that a paladin's in here. So hopefully it'll make them think twice, and they'll send like a negotiator or something. It'll buy us time. Don't worry. Just get it to them without dying. Okay, now I'm gonna go pass out upstairs. You guys can do whatever you want. And she drags her hammer behind her. She walks up the stairs, and you just hear a loud thunk as she falls onto the bed.
Does she actually hit the bed?
You don't know.
She is.
it was loud.
So probably not.
Alrighty.
Just
So,
as long as it wasn't the bed I was in.
Ooh. That
That would be a good question.
Rafi's gonna get real upset.
Anyways,
Rafi.
so
Do you want cast? Yeah, go on. Yeah, what happened?
So I followed them to a building, and I was going to go and try and listen in. But then I realized there's probably people watching the building, and that would be stupid. So I came back to tell you that, yeah, they've told people, and yeah.
Well, hopefully they're afraid of us. But, yeah, we can't
Well,
exactly.
if they're not, they will.
Well, so updating on what happened over here, we found a portal downstairs that leads directly into the underbelly of the Crimson Forest Tavern back in Zagata. And yeah, so I'm going out to rescue Steve's daughter. And if you deliver that note to them, maybe it'll buy us some time here. But we can't really let the portal fall back into their hands, unfortunately.
Or at least I know where.
Alright, if you can do that, I'll go after... Everybody else gets some sleep. I'll go after the daughter, as long as I can get to their building. Well, Curiosity, help me figure out these directions, and then once I know where I'm going out on my own, because I can fly and lift her out without any trouble, because there's sky above us. So she'll be able to fly there, pick her up, fly back, hopefully be back within an hour. Maybe keep the prisoners on the Zagata side of things for now, in case there's a fight that breaks out and they get loose. We don't need the extra hands fighting us over here.
Let me know before you head out. I will see if I cannot give you at least some aid to help you at least start your journey.
Yeah, well, as soon as Curiosity helps me with these directions,
Yeah.
I'm gone. Does that sound like a good plan to everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll leave Steve here until at least I get his
That
daughter.
portal, though. I'm not even sure I should be telling you guys, but considering that portal that belongs to my home village. It was lost long time ago. But it belongs to my village, and we need to find a way to get it to move it. And I don't know how to do that once it's been activated, which it wasn't supposed to be.
Well, step one is making sure we keep the portal, right? So we have to maintain control of both sides. Luckily, control on the other side's easy. So control on this side's the problem. So we'll have to figure that out. But then we'll have time to figure out how to move things. But how did it get here? Do you have any idea?
You remember that die that Ari won?
The one
At
that
the
switched
festival?
everybody's bodies in the bar? That I
Yeah,
was keeping so people didn't roll and I gave back to them?
Well, it was the same day that did the body switching thing. I tried to roll it again to fix it. I'm not sure if anyone noticed it. Chaos, and it offered me a wish, and I wished for the lost part, the lost fairy gate, and it decided to set this up so that it granted the wish, but in a very bad way. Apparently.
You threw this thing away, right?
It is
No,
not.
Harry
No?
still has it.
I have it hidden upon my person. I do not suggest I reveal its location. Anybody who wishes to kill me may do so.
Maybe you should just smash.
Magical,
It's magical. It's
Yeah.
not a good idea. Going.
magical items such as this is not. It's not wise to destroy them. Not without taking proper precautions.
Look, well, I think it was bad in the outset. I think if we can keep it here for a while, having a link back to Zagata where we have allies is a good thing, as long as we can secure this area.
I agree.
So I think it might end up turning out for the best, Binda. And if you need to move it, eventually we'll help you with that. But I think we have more pressing issues at hand right
Yeah,
now.
I don't think you realize how difficult that's going to be. But, yeah, let's hope we can figure it out.
Anyway, curiosity, yeah, help me with this map. I gotta go make sure Steve's daughter's alright.
Okay. So we're gonna try and wrap this up quickly. So Goran, can I have you roll a stealth check as you go to get that? I assume you're just gonna take the note to maybe the building and try and get it to him quietly.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna like go up to the building and bluff that I'm just some random person paid me a gold to. Well, I'm not gonna say a gold, but paid me to give this message.
No, it's believable because somebody's just handing out gold.
That was.
I'm not gonna say a gold. I'm just
Like
gonna say
some
someone
crazy
paid
orc
me.
guy gave me like a gold piece
Someone paid
to
me to-
give you this.
Someone paid me to give this message to
Okay.
this building. I don't know why.
Go ahead and roll a bluff check.
And here I was thinking you were going to tie it to an arrow and shoot it in to
Would've
like a
been.
flame of a wind.
That's way less entertaining.
Okay,
That's what I would have done, but okay.
So deception, communication, work. Okay, so that's a 3.
If you were gonna deceive, you should have had me go for it.
It's fine. I'm sure he'll be fine.
You're not looking
I
at
got
the
the
results
10.
of the dice.
You have 3 stunt points.
You do.
Okay. So let me pull up the stuff.
What did you roll total?
A 10.
Okay.
Like I leave my everything but my dagger at the bar. So I leave my backpack and my bow in there.
Because you're not being mugged again.
Well, also
Yeah,
if I just have a dagger on me, like most people who aren't at the total bottom of the round probably have a dagger in this area.
Mhm.
But if I have a bow, that it could easily, if someone sees me, they'd be like, "Oh, that's probably him. He's just wearing a mask." So let me find the exploration.
Y'all should have asked for a rousing inspirational song before you left.
They're off to deliver notes. They're taking the notes to the drop zone. They're taking the note to the drop zone.
Yep.
Bluffing way through the door, cause we're just a random guy who got paid to deliver the note.
I'm just gonna knock on the door and like whoever answers, give them the note. Instead, like someone paid me to give this.
Okay.
So
So you rolled a
as
10
soon as I
total
find
and
this. Oh, there we go.
stunts
Finally.
are right. Stunts are right over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
Oh.
see them in Tabletop Simulator, so
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. It's
Yeah,
all,
the exploration stunts are also.
so how many stunts did I get?
3.
3.
The exploration stunts are not.
Role playing.
Well, they're covered right now.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be role playing stunts, not exploration stunts.
Maybe, and another thing to also convey the fact that I don't know, that the person who paid me was really scary, so just let me go.
You could
Something
use
like
Time
that.
Silence. You could use Sway the Crowd. You could do Jest.
Sway the crowd
And
might be better.
Another.
Stunned silence. You just hand them a note. Just leave before they're like,
There's that too.
just leave. Just be gone.
I did the thing.
So yeah, I'll use Sway the. What's that do?
Okay, that'll help you get over. talk. Okay. Okay, you get up to the building. You watch it, being a cautious individual, you watch it for a minute or two, kind of get an idea of like how people just kind of move in a general sense in this area. And then after watching them for a minute or two, you kind of adopt the same sort of anxious walk and paranoid stare as you walk around. Eventually you get up to the door, you knock on it, you hear, "Who is it?"
Someone paid me to deliver this note.
You see a little slat open. "Let me see it. Just throw it over. Throw it in the bed."
Okay. He sticks it through the slat.
No.
That's
I don't want it. Lick it. Lick the note.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I don't know why, but okay. He sticks it in his wrappings, licks it, and then
After you do that, he puts his two fingers out to take it.
he hands it to him.
"Get out of here!" And then it's just a slat.
Gordon just walks off,
Okay.
looking thoroughly.
Okay. Good job. Alright. Harmony, curiosity helps you. He directs you, the note basically directs you to a small house on the very edge of town, kind of right next to the docks, the waterfront. In the note, it also says that the girl's name is Shannon, and that she is under instructions not to trust anyone who doesn't say "sleep under moonlight" when they see her. So it's like a passphrase or something.
Coolio.
So, yeah, the curiosity gives you that info. What do you do with that?
You said sleep under moonlight?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm just like, so if I know where I'm going, I'm gonna fly high up in this. Like, I'm not walking. There's no walking happening here. I'm covering my face up. I'm like using cover of night as my advantage here. So, like, I'm going up and flying over and going down.
Okay. So you fly up and over, and it doesn't take you very long to identify the house. It's got a very odd perch on the top, which you immediately identify, and you see at the side, like the note told you, that there is a circular window that leads to Shannon's bedroom, and you can peek in it, and you see a small-ish bed next to what looks like a bigger bed, like maybe that they sleep kind of in the same room. You see a little raven-haired girl sleeping in a kind of okay bed. Looks like it's just mostly made of straw and some blankets.
So does this window, like, open? Like,
I mean, you can if you try. It feels like it's maybe locked from the inside.
I'll knock on the window.
First, she doesn't really move. But being keen, you see that it woke her, but she kind of stiffens up and doesn't move.
Let's see. Well, the window is, how thick is this window? Can I speak through it?
You can try.
Like, your father said me, sleep under moonlight.
Second, and then the blankets fall off, and she turns around. She sits up in her bed, and she looks at you. She looks at her eyes widen as she realizes you're floating in front of her window, like Peter Pan style. She
So
kind of it makes her curious as she gets up out of her bed and she comes up to the window, and she doesn't open it, but she comes right up to it and she looks up at you.
So if she's, I'm like, I'm gonna mime this. So I'm gonna be like, sleep, and then you're like, under, and if the moon is showing, I'm gonna point to the moon.
Oh,
She takes her a second, but she kind of realizes what you're trying to do, and she giggles, and she opens the window, and she's like, "You're kind of funny. Dad sent you?"
Yeah, I'm coming to take you to where he is. We're gonna get you to somewhere safer than this.
She looks out the window, she looks down, just to kind of like confirm that you're not standing on something and that you're actually flying. Are you like a big bird?
Sure. Yep. I'm not going with it. Sure. Just grab a couple of things, and then I'll fly to your dad.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Drunk off his
She goes
rocker,
back.
but yeah.
Super passed out drunk, but he's fine.
She goes
Right,
back.
actually.
She picks kind of like a stuffed sort of teddy bear. She picks up another blanket, and then she starts coming over to you, but then she stops and she looks back at her dad's bed, and she goes back over and she picks up what looks to be like a dagger from underneath his pillow, and she takes that and she holds that and she's like, "Dad says it's for emergencies."
Good. Anything else you need?
Does Dad want food?
We have food. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So you ready? This is like all right. So this, if you haven't done this
Are we
before,
gonna fly?
yes, we're gonna fly. It'll get us there real fast.
Okay.
Right. So if you haven't done it before, be a little bit scary at first, but you'll get used to it. Just hold on to me, and I won't let you go.
Do you work with the other men?
No, I work for some other people, and with some other people.
Are they nice people?
Most of the time.
Oh no!
Dad doesn't work with nice people.
I know, we're trying to change that.
That's good. He's sad. I don't want him to be sad anymore.
Well, hopefully once he sees you, we won't be sad. So, alright, you ready?
Mhm.
Alright, so let's reach out,
She
grab her.
she holds onto her things really tight.
Alright, and away we go like Superman.
Okay. At first she seems a little scared, but after a minute or two, she's kind of into it, and she starts kind of experimenting with putting her hand out and feeling the wind. And then towards the end, when you guys come finally back down to the tavern and you take her in, she's like, "Can we do that again?"
Maybe not tonight, but sure. Probably
Okay.
if we have time to do so. I like flying. Seems like you like flying, so alright.
Where's Dad?
Last I saw him, he was asleep at a table, so we'll see if he's still there.
Okay. And she sort of hops down the stairs and goes looking for him. Right. So, and as you guys all return back to the tavern, made your preparations, done your things, we will pick up. We'll pick up in the early morning of the next day, and that's where we're gonna end off for the night.
Alright, there we go. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Those of you on the live stream, hope you guys had a fun evening and enjoyed watching us facepalm at each other and laugh and giggle and just have lots of fun. This is really what roleplay is all about, we just have fun. Thank you guys for joining in. Those of you who are joining in on YouTube, I hope you guys have a good night and God bless.